What's good, family? So Akai just dropped the MPC 2000 XL. Sarah Too Ill on YouTube is doing a unpacking video of the unit, and we're gonna check it out and see what the hype is about, and see if that article that I presented y'all was telling us some facts or some fiction. Let's check it out.
The MPC XL is here. Wow.
Okay.
The flagship of all MPC standalones.
Hold up. Let's see that.
The most powerful studio centerpiece for sampling.
God, that mug look big, bro. It looks like it's bigger than the MPCX. And that screen look like it got a bigger bezel around it. Let me know what y'all know, man. That mug look chunky, bro. And yeah, those images was real. And people on YouTube did tell me those images that I presented in that article in the last video I did, yeah, that's real. So I appreciate y'all for letting me know. Let's see what's up with this.
And sequencing.
Something about when you just unpack some new gear, man, it just give you a different type of energy. It's just something about it, man. It's like an addiction.
Technology and speed.
Oh my gosh, that screen is big. That's a big screen.
Yeah, that mug, it don't look like the normal size as an X, but it might be. It just looks different. And maybe it's because it's an angle, but yeah, let's see.
With a powerful 8-core processor, 16 gigs of RAM.
Ooh, this is good. This is dope.
256 gigabytes of internal storage, and a SATA Bay 2.5-inch expandable drive bay option for even more storage, a new design and hardware control layout, a vibrant 10-inch multi-touch display.
So that is a 10-inch, okay. 10-inch.
16 ultra-responsive MPC E-pads with 3D sensing technology, 16-step buttons for sequencing and performance.
Okay, 16-step buttons. Just like on the MPC3. Okay. And man, those knobs, yeah, looks just like the image from the article. Okay. So we got set, audition, previous, next. Those are step sequence control. Look like you got your A, B, C, D for your selection on the banks, your pad banks. Okay.
Okay. 16 assignable Q-Link controls with an OLED visual feedback, an assignable touch strip controller, metering LEDs, input and output.
Those LEDs being in the front instead of the side, I mean, I just think it works good for workflow. I mean, just my perspective, you know, I know y'all think whatever y'all gonna think, man, but I'm just saying, to me, if you're beating on the beat machine and you got the little LCD, LED, not LED, the LED screens right there, you have a better view of what's going on in front of you than always trying to look to the side of you when you're making your beats. But that's just my opinion, you know what I'm saying? That's just my 50 cent. Let's get back to it.
Volume control knobs. There's these advanced function surface control buttons for fast one-to-one parameter selection with 98 dedicated controls. A USB select button to sample high quality audio directly from your computer. Dedicated sample buttons for stems and chopping.
UBS select button? Okay.
Dedicated arrange mode and
more
clip
buttons.
matrix buttons. Dedicated channel strip section for streamlined production. It comes with Wi-Fi and Bluetooth connectivity for downloading content and pairing wireless devices. The XL has some powerful in and outs. On the back we have a USB-C port for transferring up to 24 channels of audio.
Yes.
32 bidirectional MIDI channels. It's smart device supported, so you can do USB-C sampling using your iPhone, your iPad, and it's Android supported. There's two USB-C-A ports in the back. one in the front, 16 CV gates, 1/8 8 stereo, 2 MIDI ins and 4 MIDI outs, 8 1/4-inch jack outputs, 2 combo jack, XLR line inputs with phantom power, and 2 RCA inputs. In the front, we have an SD card.
So the SD card slot looked like it's coming with the Akai MPC XL. The way that article was kind of reading it, or maybe I just comprehended the wrong way, that it was going to be an expansion that you had to put into it. So maybe she'll touch on that in this video. Let's see.
USB-C A port and 2 1/4-inch instrument inputs, 2 headphone inputs, as well as your master mix knob and your headphone volume knob. The new MPC XL comes with the new 3.7 workflow features and 40 gigabytes of pre-installed content. Features like the clip launch matrix, high quality time stretching, pro stem separation, pro reverb, pro EQ, and utilities. The 3.7 OS enhances the MPC E pads even further with the new quadrant sample assignments, pad layout presets. You can load up to 32 plug-in instruments and 16 audio tracks, and supports up to 256 voices, making this the most powerful MPC.
For sure they excel this one out, because now it looks like they just basically don't want you to go to no computer if you just want to be standalone. And again, a super producer who likes to keep that workflow going and just want to bounce back and forth and stop that flow, stop that feel. They just want to do everything in one spot. Yeah, it looks like that's what they cater to on this unit.
Out to date.
Let's get back to it. Oh, she about to cook up. Okay. About to cook up. Okay. Cooking up. That sample hard. Okay. I wonder if she gonna talk more about kind of the width of that joint, and if that MPC is way bigger than that Akai MPC X. I'm just curious if it's wider, because it looks like it's wider, man. It looks like it. And we didn't really hear nothing about the Sonics. I'm wondering what kind of converters that's in here too. I wonder if she's gonna touch on that. Okay.
A special thank you to Akai for sending me this MPC XL. Although they did send me this ahead of time, they're not paying me to make this video, and they're not seeing this video before it drops. So I'm gonna give you my honest opinion about it. One, the price is $28.99, which is a lot of money.
They ain't lying. That's man. Again, if you got it, you got it. But that is some money though.
So I don't think this MPC is for everybody, but I do think it's for people that have already used the MPC X. They're looking to upgrade to something that's faster and more reliable. Someone that's a super producer that's looking to have everything, a workstation on their desk and not fully rely on their computer. But I do believe if you have used the MPC.
Right, that's what I'm saying. Like the way they put this unit together, they put it together for somebody who just want to be standalone bass. And it looks like it's a lot of those super producers who are used to that, way of producing with just one unit. Don't have to worry about going into a computer acting out, and now you got to try to figure out what's going on with the computer, and now you're trying to collide these bring these two devices together, where the computer's doing its own thing and this device doing its own thing. So now you got more headache, and it's messing with your workflow if you're trying to deliver a track or you're trying to get something done that's on the professional level. So yeah, most definitely having one unit and avoiding the headaches. It seems like that's the way.
PCX, this
They
is a
went with this
huge
one.
upgrade because it's way faster with the processor and the new software, the USB-C port, and ultimately these new buttons allow a faster workflow. I was able to make 4 beats in a row last night. I'm pretty much halfway through a beat tape. I'm gonna drop a rough draft of it in my Patreon before it's fully released, but I was able to vibe out last night, sit here, watch some TV, and knock out some beats, have some fun, without any interruptions, no hiccups, and not needing to use my computer at all. I do like the new layout. I like these sample buttons. I like that we have a save button, small things like the mute and solo button here.
You got a save button,
I
okay?
personally probably won't use the step sequencing button for step sequencing, but for the secondary features like next sequence or being able to easily select a track. I love that you can actually go to an individual chop and activate the MPE effect, and there's so many different effects you can choose from to make just one chop uniquely yours. And ultimately how I'm using the MPC XL is in a hybrid situation. I use the best of both worlds. I love old school and new school. I'm using my ASR10 to feed my samples through there to either beef it up, pitch it up, because the ASR10 has a certain unique sound and sonics, but the workflow
And that's real. I got a eSonic EPS, and I'm still working on that joint. I'm still learning a lot of things about that workflow. I was working on it yesterday, and when I was cooking up, I started discovering some things about it. And you do have to have a new workflow. You don't have to. You can keep it straight old school if you want to, but these days, if you're trying to do something a little bit more futuristic, you're going to want to work with that on something new as well. And I'm learning that. That's what I've been learning, the workflow, what I'm going to combine with that EPS and something I got newer than that to keep that workflow and keep that sonic that I want from that old school with the modern daytime. So yeah, for sure, she's on point with that.
trash. It is super slow to chop up a sample and to just make a beat. But if I put the sample through the MPC, not only do I have the ability to chop it up really fast and make a beat really fast, but I have stem separation, time stretching, I can mix, add effects, and do it within minutes. So do I feel like this is worth upgrading, especially if you already have an X? Yes. If you're new to music production, you won't go wrong investing into this MPC. But what makes this MPC super unique is that you have all of the features and functions of the software as a hardware feature. So
All the features as a software, as a hardware. Okay, so again, you don't have to do nothing in a computer if you don't want to. That's the whole idea for the MPC XL 2026 version, is everything's supposed to be standalone if you own that mode. You know, they made that for you. It sounds like they've been listening to a lot of people who say, man, just make everything standalone. I'm tired of going to a computer. So everything's supposed to be in the box and outside the box. But if you want to go outside the box, you got that option as well. But like all the software features and everything is in the box. Okay. That's what we coming with. 2026. Okay, Akai. We see
you're
you.
not needing to menu dive and touch the screen so much, because all of the MPC standalones, whether it's the MPC Live 3, the 1 Plus, the Key 37, they all use MPC 3 software, but the hardware layout is completely different on each device. So if you're someone that values not having to menu dive and have to touch the screen so much and figure out how to get to a certain function, the button is right here. In fact, there's even 2 shift buttons now.
Okay.
A track edit button, sample edit, chop.
2 shift buttons. Okay, so either side, left or right, looks like that she was pointing at. Okay.
It's so many different buttons that allow you to get straight to the point, allowing this MPC workflow to be super seamless. I will have to say I'm not the biggest fan of the black and the gray. I do wish it was just all gray. And the pads are a little bit smaller or thinner than MPC.
That's why I wanted her to really touch on those pads. Even though those similar pads is on the MPC3, I still wanted to hear her opinion on how those pads feel, because they look real flat. You know, they look flat. They don't look chunky like the ones that came with the previous versions.
But I do like the new technology. You're able to actually go inside of each individual pad and customize the 4 quadrants, add layers, and overall the pads do feel really good. That being said, I'm gonna be dropping some beat tapes on the new MPC XL. So make sure you hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, because we're gonna be cooking out. And what are your thoughts on the new MPC XL? Do you have an MPC? Have you been thinking about getting one? Or have you been thinking about getting one of the latest ones? If you do have an MPC, or you do decide to upgrade, and you wanna wrap your head around the entire MPC workflow, I got you. Head over to noquantize.com and check out the MPC3 Masterclass. It's great for beginners and all MPC users using the latest 3.0 software. So this is good for MPC X, XL, Live, Live 2, the 1 Plus, Key 36, 61. I got you. And shout out to my Patreon. Until next time, peace.
All right, man. Make sure y'all go check out if you already haven't checked her out. But she did Akai MPC XL unpacking with a dope video. Shout out to Sarah, Too Ill, and she also got some master classes as well. So make sure y'all check her out too. Check out her Patreon. But most definitely, man, it was cool seeing how this unit looks. New year, new gear, right? And now I want to know, man, is y'all gonna cop it? Is y'all some super producers out there who just ready to get a new MPC XL? Because they got a lot. It's like they got a lot in store, bro. A lot of buttons, a lot of storage, more instrument you can use. Yeah, so I'm gonna do some more research, man. I ain't saying I'm gonna cop it. That's not, misleading nobody to not cop it. But also, yeah, if you haven't been seeing that new video I put up there, the new video, that little video keep on looping back. There is an update on the 3.7 on the MPC for the old versions. I saw that I popped up on my MPC Live, and I'm like, dang, okay, it's an update. So yeah, I just put that up there too to let everybody know that that is a firmware update that just dropped today as well. So yeah, man. So just let me know, man, what y'all think. Shout out to Sarah Tuil. Dope video, dope unpacking. Salute, fam.